KCRA 3 investigates additional allegations now in the case against a Sacramento man accused by the federal government of being an ISIS terrorist. Omar Amin being held in Immigration and Customs Enforcement custody right now. Those additional allegations brought against him by the government in a Southern California courtroom. KCRA 3 was the only news outlet inside the courtroom today. Our investigative reporter Brittany Johnson explains what's happened so far. Brittany.
Well, Golston, if you remember, Omar Amin did beat that murder case. Remember, he was accused of being an ISIS terrorist and murdering an Iraqi police officer, to which he did beat that case. So today's hearing was all about a contested removal. Now, ICE states that Omar Amin lied on his refugee application and they want him deported, removed from the United States. So today they did add 3 new allegations stating that Omar Amin lied about how his father died, stating that Amin said his father was shot to death. They also say he lied about his brother, saying that he was kidnapped by unknown masked men and had no information about this purported kidnapping, to which Omar Amin's defense team has denied those allegations. Golston?
And you also tweeted about the defense earlier, questioning the validity and the authenticity of some of the evidence that was entered by the Department of Homeland Security. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so DHS, they submitted some evidence in what's called an A file. So to the defense's understanding, that A file contains vetting and background checks that Omar Amin did pass when his refugee application was approved. But they don't know what else it contains because DHS won't release the other information in this A file, saying that it is confidential and that information cannot be released or discussed in court. Golston?
And you were also in court, like we said earlier. So what witnesses did we hear from?
Well, we were supposed to hear from some FBI agents today, but there was a lot of back and forth with that. The FBI agents are supposed to, DHS has some information for the FBI agents, and they brought into question, you know, when it comes to cross-examining what they can say, what they can't say. And the judge also asked, you know, what the agents would be allowed to say if he has questions. So just a lot of back and forth, again, about what FBI agents can say on the record, cannot say in open court. And here's how his defense team is reacting to that.
This is a self-created problem they're seeking to benefit and prove their case. They asked for limited scope of testimony of the FBI agents from the Department of Justice, who agreed that it should only be tiny in scope, which effectively would mean that they could only testify to very limited content and not answer any of our questions on cross-examination, and that's just not fair.
So we are expected to hear from those FBI agents tomorrow, and then the defense, they will call forth any witnesses if they see fit. They're going to listen to this testimony and then see if they need to rebut any of that information coming down from those FBI agents. And before I let you go, I also want to point out that there were a lot of technical difficulties in today's case. You know, we're still in a pandemic, so there's limited seating inside of the courtroom. So a lot of people calling in over the phone, listening in over the phone, including those witnesses we were supposed to hear from today. So, you know, people not putting their phone on mute. And then you have the prosecution and defense and the judge all talking at the same time, and then throw in an interpreter trying to interpret and translate the hearing for Omar Amin so that he could hear, because remember, he was calling in via video because he's being held at a detention center in McFarland, in another part of the state here. So just a lot of technical difficulties and things to kind of, you know, wrap up and work on for tomorrow's hearing. So they're expected to hash all of that out tonight so it can be better again for tomorrow's hearing. So we're going to have much more on that and other developments that happened during today's court hearing throughout the night here on KCRA. But for now, reporting live in Van Nuys, Brittany Johnson, KCRA 3 News.
All right, Brittany, thanks.